Welcome, everyone.
Welcome.
Welcome to this beautiful day and this beautiful gathering. And my name is Susan Ingman, and I am a co-host with Katie and Cornelia and Joseph. We have a beautiful call for you today, as together we honor the solstice. For today is solstice. I believe it's today. And we will be honoring and checking in about the silence that many of us experienced. Bravo for benefits for our whole community, having so many people join in silence yesterday. And then Joseph will be leading us in an honoring of Father's Day. So Cornelia, do you want to, or shall we share Dr. Clint's message right now that he sent? You want to do that now? No?
Let's hang on a second until people are still coming in. It's must be the time change, you know.
Okay.
Too much daylight.
It's time from the time change from head to heart, as we're all moving into our heart and leading from our heart. For those who've just entered, happy solstice. It's a day that there's so much light that we get to see all that we need to see, all that's beneficial for us to have light on. So can we put up the disclaimer, please?
Perfect. Just what I was thinking.
So we have a slide of the disclaimer. Welcome, everyone. So here is our disclaimer, and just so you know that the information shared here is to benefit you. If you have any medical issues that are serious for you or that you're looking for answers for, please consult your medical professional or a Vidia. This call is not meant to give medical information. Thank you. Now, Katie, would you please share the announcements?
I would be delighted to. So we're coming up on our monthly 3-day detox, which will be the last Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of the month. It's the Rejuvenating Detox Reset. And Deborah Ann, I don't know if there's going to be kind of an introductory thing for that. If you've done a 28-day or 30-day or 7-day detox with us before, then there's no need for the introductory meeting. And also, it's free. So I'm not sure if I'm not seeing a link in here for that. Maybe there is in the email, but that's coming up. And then there is a 7-day mind, body, and soul liberation retreat in Sedona with Dr. Clint and a couple other people, August 23rd through the 29th. There's a link for that. And oh my gosh, what a great graphic. Okay, so that looks pretty appealing. That is happening. Then, of course, the Mystical Nepal trips are coming up October 10th through the 16th and November 22nd to the 28th. The November one is for 2027. So that gives you a long time to prepare. There is going to be a Pulse Clinic happening in Austin on Friday, November 20th, and there are still spaces available for that. There is a Cry on Soul Body Magic Experience in Austin, a lot happening in Austin, November 21st from 10 to 5:30, and Dr. Clint will be there. And that looks like a promising event. And then there's a 3-day retreat in Sedona with Cry On with a Grand Canyon tour. If you are able to do that, which sounds amazing, that'll be March 5th through the 7th in 2027. So that's coming up. And there is going to be a Panchakarma experience that will be happening in September, but we're not sure where yet. So to be announced. And we'll
Oh, it is in Sedona.
not in Sedona. Did I say Sedona?
No, you said you don't know where it is.
Oh, it is in Sedona. Oh, thank you.
It is in Sedona.
Okay. All right. And that's September 16th to the 28th.
19th to the 28th.
I'm close.
Close. Close enough.
And what year, Katie? This year or next year?
This
This
year.
year.
This year.
Apparently, I'm not the one to ask.
Dr. Umpur from India is going to be coming over. And so if you have issues about not wanting to go to India, you could go to Sedona. How wonderful.
And it's going to be all inclusive, right? So like housing and meals and all of it together.
And how long is it?
10 days.
Great.
So if you want more information, I think you can contact team at My Ancient Secrets and you'll get more information. Just let them know that you'd like more information.
Yeah, and at the end of these announcements, I would quickly just report on one of the events that was happening like 10 days ago, which was the concert in New York from Necaloco. And this was such a success. They have done a concert last year and they already took in a lot of money, and that was all going to the children in Nepal. And then they went actually to Nepal to visit some of the orphanages. And so they were so excited about what they saw there that they came back this year to do another concert. And they took in about more than $15,000. And all of that money is actually going to the children in Nepal. And what they did is that they didn't kind of say just, of course, you can kind of give whatever you want, but they also had very specific project like giving enough money to support one child for a month or the education for a year. So they had very specific numbers that they were asking people to sponsor. And there was one person that actually sponsored the lab, and that was a donation of $5,300 to actually give the children a computer lab. So they will have all the equipment now to actually go online and do all the things that they need to do nowadays and learn on the computer. And this was a very exciting moment, of course, for the children, but also for the team that put everything together. And, they were actually on, Monica was on the call a couple of weeks ago and was talking about that. And it was really a great success. So thank you again, Nekaluko, for everything you are doing for the children. And they were already saying they want to go back to the children and visit them again.
Let's send them some love and gratitude.
Yeah.
So beautiful.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
All the amazing souls that are showing up to care for the children. So grateful. So beautiful. Ariana, would you like to share our plant of the week?
I would. Can you hear me okay? There we go. Yes, I'm really excited about this week's plant. I'm excited about every week's plant, I think. But I do have my favorites. I love, in terms of edibles, this is one of my favorites. It's called lamb's quarter. The scientific name is Chenopodium album. And it does grow wild. And it'll a lot of times appear in your backyard or in your garden, and you pull it out thinking it's a weed. I did before I learned, that it was an edible. It's just the most wonderful edible. It tastes exactly like spinach. And there's several pictures here. You can see the one down in the far right looks like it had been grown or grew in the wild, but the picture on the left is my garden, and I was blessed. And the picture in the top right is also from the garden. I was so blessed to have this. I mean, it came up. That whole bed was full of lamb's quarters, and I don't know why they just appeared. I didn't plant them, but they all appeared together, and I've been harvesting and giving them to some of the neighbors, and they are wonderful. You just harvest the leaves, um, and it tastes just like spinach. You can saute them, you can put them in soups, you can put them in salads. They are just a wonderful edible, and they're always very easy to identify because the bottom of that leaf underneath is a little silvery and powdery almost. Um, you don't, it has all the same aspects of spinach. So it has vitamin A, vitamin C, it's got calcium, iron, and protein, very similar to spinach all the way around. And yeah, I mean, it's a wonderful plant. What else do I want to say about it? Oh, you can use the seeds. Uh, the seeds are very small, but you can use them and mill them, and it turns into like a darker colored flour. And you can put them in your baked goods or make gravies or whatever you want, that type of thing.
Can I interject a
Katie,
quick little story?
yes, I was going to have you come on for sure.
You're
Yes.
so generous with me, Ariana. I really appreciate it.
No, I mean you are. It's the Ariana and Katie show as far as I'm concerned.
I love it. It does, yes, Lynn, it does. It's very high in oxalic acid. So, but
Yes.
that gets decreased if you cook it. So you can eat the new leaves are tender and you can just eat those. But if oxalic acid is a thing for you, be aware of that. So yeah, the seeds are teeny tiny. They're about as big as poppy seeds. It's related to the amaranth plant. So it's super high in protein, the seeds are. And there's a little story that Napoleon he made a bread out of the seeds. I mean, I doubt he made it, but bread was made to feed his troops. Each
Wow.
each cluster of seeds, you hang it upside down over a piece of newspaper and shake it every once in a while to loosen up the seeds. And each plant can have 50 to 70,000 of those little tiny seeds. I know it's a lot. Isn't that crazy?
I know that's why they all sprung up. I must have let one of them go to seed, and that's why I've got a bed full of them.
Yeah, they will spread like crazy. And 24% protein in the seeds is what I've read. I don't know what that converts to grams of protein, but high in protein. It's medicinally, it's like a really mild astringent for mucous membranes. So if you have digestive things going on, you can chop up and it's medicinally stronger dried. So the dried leaves are more potent than the raw leaves. And you chop up like 3 tablespoons of the dry leaves and steep that in a cup of water, have that a few times a day, just for kind of mild nausea, diarrhea. You can use it for skin relief, a poultice, again, of the leaf. There's so many plants that the poultice of the fresh leaves are relieving for burns and itches and inflammation. I have heard that you can use the leaves to create a poultice that helps soothe achy or swollen joints. I have not tried that myself, so I don't know about that. One little tidbit that I thought was cool was that the Latin name Chenopodium album means white goosefoot. And so the white, that powdery underneath, you turn it over. I don't know that it looks like a goosefoot. I've also seen some warnings that some people have mistaken belladonna for lamb's quarters, but lamb's quarters have that really distinctive kind of serrated, what do you call that, Ariana? Indented, the leaf. It's not a smooth, belladonna has a smooth outer leaf. But so just another situation where you want to be really sure of what you're having.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Thank you.
There's a question from Belle.
Yes.
Belle, you have
let
your
me
hand
t-
up.
yeah, yes. Is it better? I mean, obviously with all those seeds, growing it from seeds is a no-brainer, but is that the way, if you wanted to start it, that you would go buy a packet of organic seeds, or what's the best for
That
that?
is
And
a
then,
really good question. Yes, because the nutrient value is higher. There are different varieties that grew, do grow wild, but they are, for some reason, not as medicinally or nutritionally potent.
okay.
So if you want to be sure of what you're getting, but the good variety does grow wild, as Ariana said, and it's a disturbed earth plant. And a lot of time, plants that grow like disturbed earth are really strong medicinally and nutritionally. So that's a little something to tuck away. Yeah,
So
good
where do you
question.
find
Thank you.
a source, Katie, of disturbed earth plants? I mean, where would you track down a source for disturbed
In the
earth?
disturbed earth store.
In a disturbed earth store, right? That special. No, I was just
Probably you could probably Google wild edible plants, seeds
okay.
or
Oh,
something
okay.
like that. And then
Yeah.
it probably will take you to something like that would,
The other thing, when I Googled it just now, to try to find the answer before I came online, it's good for tooth pain. So, I mean, what came up was that people chewing on it, if they have a toothache or things going on with their teeth, it's evidently very powerful for that.
heard of that one.
So there just was a question, what's disturbed earth? That's totally fair. Sorry. Places that have, where the earth has been disrupted by bulldozers or people making trails, or yeah, just where it's been dug up and has not been left in its natural state. And of course, you want to make sure that if you're collecting from there, that it's not a heavily used road, right? Because you don't want to be taking in all those toxic fumes.
Hmm.
Leonora
Disturbed earth
has something to
as
share.
in gardens. So
Right,
it does
as in
grow in your
gardens.
backyard and your garden a lot because of that disturbed earth. Leonore, did you have a question, Leonore?
No, no, I've worked in the last 2 days with lamb squatter intensely. I have, it's very true. In the gardens, in the community garden here in Massachusetts, they pop up exactly where the earth is disturbed or where a heap of soil was dumped, and they just come right there and plant them on top of a delivered earth compost or something. And I have a pot here. I transplanted them. I have personally, in all the years I've seed presence. However, and this year was very rich, and therefore I took some home, and I have a pot here. And then I went back to the community garden, and sure enough, on the compost heap where they took the soil and there was only the bottom left, those specimens grew, same specimen, but they grew much taller because the richness of the soil makes a difference on how healthy the plant grows. And it can grow, I also printed with it and documented that, it can grow 3 and 4 feet tall. And then in that case, of course, I dispose of the stems and I pick off only the mature leaves. I got a whole plastic bag here I processed last night, put it in the fridge. Today I will make some kind of a pesto, combining it with tulsi, basil, and it adapts well with other types of fresh greens. So it's one of my favorites, and it's cheap. I call it one of the best vegetables for the landless because I don't own a single square foot of earth to my name. So it's wonderful for people who are into foraging. Thanks for bringing it to our attention today.
Yeah, thank you, Leonore. Well, take it away.
Thank you. And I was just want to say, how lucky are we that we have all these experts in our community to share their wisdom and knowledge with us. So grateful for you. Thank you. So we just had an extraordinary day yesterday, our first ever Ancient Secrets, maybe more and more day of silence. And so as we are going to share a little bit about that in a moment, we thought that Joseph, would you lead us from our head to our hearts into silence?
Well, I certainly will. And as I think some of us found out yesterday, it's a short trip. So let us go from our heads to our hearts. And we're just going to have literally 2 minutes of silence and no instructions, no guiding, just take a nice, deep, cleansing breath. Settle in to the space that you're in. If you're comfortable, close your eyes, breathe, and listen to the silence within. Very good. Welcome. Susan?
So beautiful. So yesterday we had a profound day of silence. And Dr. Clint, if you're here, I thought I saw you come in since you were the one who invited us all in to our inner sanctums. I wondered if you would be willing to start our sharing off with what this day meant for you. Are you here?
Yeah, I am. Thank you,
Okay,
Susan.
sure.
Um, wow. Yeah, this day meant a lot in terms of imagine you have your favorite food or favorite movie, and you just want people you love to see eat that food. You know, you want them to watch that movie. And maybe the movie's not so easy to watch at first because it brings you through emotions that are uncomfortable. But the peace, the perspective, the clarity, the grounding, the joy that you feel at the end of it makes it all worth it, that journey. And having Dr. Ram introduce me to silence, when I first told him, I was like, what you're doing is amazing. I want to help you. And he laughed. He said, you remind me a lot of me when I was younger. was like, really? How? And I'm so excited and proud. This great healer saw me like him. And he said, yeah, I was also messed up and confused. And he just told me I was too much in my head. And, but he said, you know, my master gave me a priceless gift. Yeah, he taught me a lot, but the main thing is he connected me to the guru, the teacher inside of me through silence. And you know, there's a scripture that says, "Be still and know that I am God." I think that's mathematical equation. You be still long enough, and you're going to discover the divine in you and around you. And yesterday was a challenging day in some ways because there's a fire in the canyon, and it was getting evacuated. And even when I left my house, I couldn't get back, and I had to communicate without words to people. And you know, there's all kinds of interesting dynamic of external chaos, but internal peace and feeling of profound gratitude that we can tune ourselves to a channel of divine wisdom, divine love, divine peace. And I'm so excited to hear each person's experience, even if it was challenging, just whatever is real. And this is a sampler. It's like a taste of a beautiful buffet called The Amazingness of You, the Divine You. And I'm excited to hear everyone share your experience.
Great. Thank you, Dr. Clint. Just to add, on Tuesday at 8 a.m. Pacific time, we're going to have an opportunity for those who would like to share more deeply about their experiences. So who would like to share their experience from yesterday? Be wonderful if we hear from people that haven't shared before. Linda, would you like to share?
Yes. Technically speaking, I have shared before in this forum, but I rarely do so because I feel shy about being on video. Yes, I participated in yesterday's silent retreat. Pardon the poor lighting in my bedroom. Doing my best here. I took a forest bath, meaning an hour-long walk in the forest. I can literally walk from my home to the forest in 20 minutes. There's this beautiful creek. I saw 2 Stellar's jays, 1 raven, and a herd of geese that some of them are still sounding like goslings. The geese come here every year and breed their goslings. It's quite beautiful. Pardon me,
Bless you.
I know, my best friend and I call ourselves challenged breathers. How do you like that? And what else to say? I wrote about my experiences. I broke my silence accidentally the first time when I tripped over a tree root and said out loud, F word, girly girl, I forgive you. And of course, I was forgiving myself for having tripping over that tree root. And I did have to call my cat Tippy in when I got back home. And I remember breaking my silence when I was dictating my iPhone to my Uncle Rod about my dad's memorial arrangements. And when the time comes to share about Father's Day, I love to share memories of my father. Maybe one sentence about him now. My dad was definitely a great man. He passed along his love of technology to me, and I remember going on numerous camping trips with him before and after the divorce. And God bless her, I was raised by a narcissistic mother, and I could tell she is in the twilight of her life now. And I developed so much compassion towards my mom. And my dad was a great man. I'll leave you with a quote from my dad. Linda, I will never forget the wild and crazy night that I sired you. Thank you for
Thank you,
listening.
Linda. Thank you, Linda. Christine,
Happy.
you're muted. There we
Am I
go.
unmuted now?
No,
You're
you're
good.
good.
Okay, lovely. Thank you. Well, bless you all for arranging this day and seeding it. I wasn't going to follow the day. I had too much to do. You know how it is. No, I said no, I won't do it. And then Saturday morning, I woke up just in a mess. You know those days when your head is just so tangled up with stuff. And I thought, do you know what? I need this day of silence. So I came as a latecomer. I joined at the beginning of my day because I'm in the UK, but I hadn't signed up previously and I hadn't listened to your introductory talk. But the day was very important for me, but extremely challenging. And I want to be brief because there are others that wish to say what their experiences were. So I'll just say that it was a day of meeting myself in ways that were really not easy. And one was the difficulty I had of getting out of my head and coming down into the heart space. And if I managed it, then it was very difficult to stay there. And then I had, you know, I'm minded of is it the Buddha saying that all everything that comes to you in life is a lesson, and it brings its own good in that lesson. So I discovered that quite early on in the day, I discovered that a neighbor had posted outside my flat a complaint about me, just put it up outside in the neighborhood. And I don't understand really the cause of this complaint. I don't specifically know exactly what the issue is, to be honest, but it upset me deeply. And fortunately, very fortunately, the silent day prevented me from responding immediately. So I thought, I'm not talking today, so I'm not going to go and say anything. And actually, I don't know who it was because it's not signed. Yes, there's no name attached to it, so I don't know who it is. So what that did was fire in my mind all of this negative suspicion of my neighbours. You know, was it him? Was it him? Was it her? So that was going on for me. And then having all of these, I don't know if other people experience that, but I go into these rehearsals of what I'm going to say and what I'm going to do. And this runs through my mind like ever decreasing circles. And so this was going on for me. So it was absolutely not a peaceful day at all. But it really highlighted for me the areas that are I have to work on. I have to be able to quieten this voice. The inner critic came in, of course, you got this all wrong. Somehow you got it all wrong. So lots of these internal processes that run with me, and I know that they do. But yesterday was like it all coalescing together and my having nowhere to escape. And longing by about mid-afternoon, I just longed for a YouTube, for a television program, for a book to read, anything to get me away from what was going on inside me. And here I was, I'd committed to this day and I was going to stay with it. But it was very uncomfortable and very challenging. And I'm so glad you gave me that opportunity because it was, I didn't learn anything new, but I saw the intensity of how these things run inside me, these programs run inside me, and how much I've used distraction to deal with them. And that's not the way. So bless you all. It was a real gift to me. Thank you.
Yes. How many
Wow,
people can
Christine,
relate?
thank
How many
you
people can
so
relate to
much.
what she just said?
Absolutely.
Right.
Thank
I
you.
think
It
you'd have.
sounds like it was incredibly fruitful day. And I know we have other people who are going to share, but I do want to just pop in this little message that it's a practice,
Yes.
right? It's a practice.
Yes.
And the more you practice, the easier it gets. And I love your self-observation. It's just awesome. And the intention of this one day was to have the first day to experience in preparation. Then for at a later date, we want to do 3 days and then 5 to 7 days,
Yes.
eventually up to 10 days. And I just really appreciate your honesty and sharing, because I don't think that that's an unusual experience.
I was thinking about your plans yesterday because I had heard of that. And I thought, oh my goodness, that's going to take a great deal of courage for me to sign up for a longer one. But give me a little bit of rest and I'll probably come back for more. Yes, but thank you.
That's great. Thank you so much for sharing. Jane?
Hi, everybody. I loved yesterday. I didn't do it perfectly. I do have experience in silent retreats, and I'm thinking about doing another one in Gethsemane in Kentucky in this fall. Not sure yet. I was silent all day, but I was not still. And I enjoyed naps. I enjoyed periods of quiet meditation. And I finally just went outside and spent 5.5 hours outside, just puttering around the yard and the garden and listening to the sounds of whatever was around me. And I am so wound up. I needed yesterday to begin that process of relaxing. I don't know why I'm wound so tight, but I sure am. And I just kind of felt the spring relaxing yesterday a little bit. And it was really great. And I feel so grateful. I feel so at peace. A lot happened. I journaled throughout the day and stayed away from media. I just the outside was where it was at for me yesterday, and we've been blessed with great weather in Tennessee, so it was easy to take advantage of it. So I just wanted to share that, and I'll share more on Tuesday.
Oh, good. Thank you, Jane.
Yeah.
Robin?
Yes, I had a wonderful day, and actually so one of my cool things is that I reconnected with a friend that we have not done anything socially in, I don't know, 10 or 20 years. And so he said I could come out and stay at his place and we could have dinner and wine and stuff. And so I decided to ask him, would it be an appropriate place that I could do a day of silence? And he's been in retreats with me before, so I knew we could do that. And so I came on Friday night, we had dinner, and I did all the things I might need to talk about beforehand, so that from when we went to bed until this morning, I was in silence. And I got to be out in nature when I wanted. I brought some things to journal and some of my healing processes that are kind of in progress that I knew I might want to work on. And what I decided is, when any time I had any thoughts come up that were not where I wanted to be on a particular thing, like worrying about making money or anything, I decided that that would be the time that I would work on those healing issues with different techniques. Anytime I would normally speak, I mouthed the word silently, and I knew that I would be cleaner at the end of the day, which to me is one of the points of a day of silence. And instead of fighting with myself, I grew through the whole process of the day and just really enjoyed it.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Rhonda, you had your hand raised? You're muted.
Okay. Am I unmuted?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I found it exhausting yesterday, feeling my feelings without the dopamine hit of constantly checking notifications and listening to videos to lift my spirits. And every time I felt sad or afraid or lonely, which is a lot. um, I just, oh, I craved picking up my phone. And I really look forward to doing it for a longer period of time when I can manage that, because I need this a lot.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you for
Yeah,
that beautiful share. Thank you,
yeah.
Rhonda. And Esther, and then we'll go in, then we'll turn it over to Joseph for our Father's Day honoring.
I really, really, really loved yesterday. It was an extraordinary day. Um, there's so much I could share. I could talk for probably 20 minutes about yesterday, so I'm going to try and be really brief.
Thanks.
First, I want to share that we received these in Ashland. Our name tags were in with this beautiful plastic thing that you put around your neck. And it said in Ashland, and I'll read it to you because you probably can't see it. You put your name, and then it says, I come to love you with a heart. And then on the other side, it was blank, and I wrote, I'm in silence today. And this was really, really valuable because I knew my day was going to take me where I would be with other people. I went up to the Henry Cow forest, which is the giant redwoods that are older than 1,000 years. And there is a grove of them. And it's something I do, I try and do about once a month. And I always go in silence. And except for last time I went, I actually took a new friend. I felt called to do that. And it was a mixture. And what I usually do is I listen and I write haikus and take pictures of what I'm drawn to. So it's like an inner journey. But this time, Susan, inspired by, you were talking about not being attached in writing. And a practice for that is the Tibetan Buddhists, when they do the amazing mandalas and then put all the beautiful colors together and put it in a stream for a blessing. So I think there's a place for both attachment and non-attachment. And I went with an openness and I said, I can feel the forest when I get there. And I say a prayer, and in that, I included, I'm not attached to any haikus. I can just be whatever it's meant to be. As it happened, I have a haiku journey again that I will put together. I haven't had time to do that, and share. But the magic, so I go to the restroom first, to get, because I'm going to be in for a long time, and I come out and I hear a woman make a comment to her husband about what her daughter said about which route to take. And she had responded, well, no, she's going to take the long one. And I inadvertently just spontaneously laughed. And then she looked at me and she started a conversation. And I lifted, I'm in silence today. And I turn it around with my name and I'm here to love you. She goes, oh my God, my name is Esther. This is the first interaction. Very unusual name. So neither of us have that experience. So that was first magic. There was a lot of other magics that had to do with love and using this as a way of saying, um, I'm not speaking. However, I hear you, I feel you, whatever. One of the photos that I took, I was so struck. This couple went by and they were yin yang in their colors and they were so in peace and beauty and love. And I took a picture of them from the back, never thinking I'd have any opportunity to be near them. But at the end of my walk, there they were right next to me. And I forgot about silence and I said, excuse me, I tapped them on the shoulders and I explained how I took their photo and asked their permission, and if they wanted, I'd send them a haiku. I hadn't written the one yet for them and explained what I did. And it had their name, Strong and Valerie. It was amazing. He was, and then what came to me, the most important thing is to me the message of the Christ consciousness is that love is the ultimate everything. So the idea you have, you know, like Sunday, a lot of people is the holy day. Saturday to other ones, you do wear something on your head, you don't wear something on your head. There are a set of rules kind of that we've been given that even with a project like this, an experience we all shared, you know, things to do, to not do, yet love is the sword that cuts through all that as being the higher quote law. And what transpired was just so beautiful. And they said, I'm so sorry. And I said, oh my God, I forgot. I'm on silence. And we hugged, we loved. It was amazing. So that's just a couple of highlights. So thank you for letting me share. I hope it
You're
inspires you and
welcome.
is helpful for future ones.
Good. So come on Tuesday if you'd like to hear more. Joseph, I'll turn it over to you now.
Well, thank you. My brief silence share is that I felt like I was a freshman at Altered State. It was a great day. So happy Father's Day to all to whom it applies, however we think of ourselves as fathers. And I guess I would start with, the reason we are here, the reason this community has gathered is because of a man who loved his father. And because of the love of his father, he journeyed to India and he met another man who was a father. And then he went and he wrote a book about it. And here we are. So, Dr. Clint, I would say thank you. Happy Father's Day. You are one of the definitions of a father. You know, there's the biologic fathering, there's the parenting, there's the birthing of an idea, of a concept, of an event, an organization, the father of something. And so I see Dr. Clint as the father of the Ancient Secrets community. So happy Father's Day. Also, as I understand it, not the father of biologic children, yet the father of hundreds of children. So that's wonderful. And speaking of that, I believe, Cornelia, you have a little something that we could slip in right here before we get too far into this honoring of fathers.
Happy Father's Day!
Happy Father's Day. So I also had a quote. My only technical request today, if we could put what we would call the quote of the day. And this is by, anonymous combinations through me. If it is lucky enough to appear. And if not, fathers. Fathers are a complex concept for many. And today is Father's Day, more than a Hallmark day. And, fathers mean so much to so many. There's, as I say, the good, the bad, and the fathers. And they come in all varieties. Those that loved us and supported us and stood by us. And that wasn't what I was looking for. And many had very, very challenging relationships with their fathers. And so today we honor all fathers. We celebrate those who cared, loved, and stood beside us. We remember those we have lost. We hold compassion for those whose experiences were difficult. Each, in their own way, were teachers, helping us become and shape who we are today. So, I think of Dr. Naram, I think of Jivaka, I think of all the teachers who were the fathers of Siddha Veda. Another reason why we are here. So I do have something I want to do, but we're pinched on time a bit. So I wanted to open it up to have some sharing, perhaps very, very briefly, of something wonderful that you learned from your father, something maybe you learned from your father that should never be repeated. Again, everyone as a teacher teaches us things to model, same time teaches us things that should just be left and break the chains of history and family. And Shifra, I see you there, and please, would you make this brief and on point?
Yeah, make it brief. No, thank you for the beautiful call today. And I would say what was my father used to say when when you cut open a purple cabbage, he would say he knew there was a God when he saw there was a inside of a purple cabbage. And he took me cross country, and I've been to like, I don't know, like we went to like 29 national parks and like 27 national monuments here and also in Canada. So that part was beautiful, and I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him. And it was very challenging because he was very deeply disturbed, and a lot of sexual abuse and tremendous levels of violence and so on. So that's why I try to forgive and also try to stand up, for justice and love and peace for everybody. Thank you.
Thank you. Christine?
Thank you. I'd like to take a chance to please honour not only my own father, my own dad, but a generation of fathers. I'm a post-war baby boom child, and my father was in the Second World War, and he and my mother married just a couple of years after the end of the Second World War. And bless him and bless all those who came home in this state. He was a shattered man. And I just honor his courage in simply putting one foot in front of the other and living through each day of the rest of his life and providing for us children in the best way that he could, and keeping a relatively stable household, although there were many challenges, many problems. But somehow he just managed to hold, the Buddhists have a term, the householder. He just managed to hold his life as a householder and the head of our family together. And it was by the absolute skin of his teeth. And when he reached his 70s, he had a major breakdown, bless his heart, and never recovered. And so I want to honor him and what he gave to us as children, and all the fathers like him who just trod that awful time of coming back from the war with literally unspeakable memories that they kept to themselves. He never spoke of his war experiences, and I know that he suffered terribly with some appalling events that he lived through, and the loss of his school friends who were killed. So my heart goes out to that whole generation of fathers, my deep gratitude and my absolute respect and honouring. And thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you.
Gosh.
Many of us have lost our fathers, and I carry him every day in my heart and have things from him that I treasure. So thank you. Well, so I had a whole page of dad jokes here to lay out, but I don't think that I'll have to come back Tuesday. So right now, for those who can, I'd like to invite you all on a journey.
Yeah.
So close your eyes if you can. Settle in. Make yourself comfortable. Take a nice, deep, cleansing breath into your belly and just let out. Let out. Just be for a moment. And take your awareness. Right now, it's in your head. You're thinking. But take that awareness with your beautiful imagination and drop down into the cave of your heart. In this place, we have an opportunity to go in to our lineage. Our lineage made up of all those who have come before us and helped to create us. Now, as spiritual beings, we come into this world and we develop personalities through the life and times that we're exposed to. But if you want, in this space, in the cave of your heart, you can imagine all of your lineage in their healed form, in their spirit form, in their soul form. And if you will, you can look back behind you on your left side is all of your maternal lineage. Your mother, her mother, her mother. They are there, but this is not their day. We say thank you, we love you. We turn to look behind us on our right side. And it's our paternal lineage. Our father, his father, father's father, and so on. This was the thread of life that was passed on to us. And in great, great gratitude and appreciation, we turn to our paternal lineage and we say, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for passing along the thread of life. I promise to do something with it. And from from that space, we can feel the gratitude of the miracle of life that has been passed on to us. And it is now ours to do something with. So I present you with a challenge of this week. What are you doing with your thread of life? Your gratitudes, your lessons that have come from the paternal side. If you want, you can share those in the breakout group or take it into your week for contemplation. So from the cave of your heart, we invite you back to the Zoom space. We have reached the top of the hour. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for sharing silence. Thank you for sharing gratitudes. And thank you for being here. Susan.
I just would like, in the spirit of your meditation, that we bless the boys that are coming up that will become the fathers, and the fathers that are now having young children or having children, that they also get our blessing. They have challenges. And if everybody would be okay rubbing their hands together for the boys.
So the child is the father to man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So,
and then I just, one more thing, Joseph.
Yeah.
I just want to just take a moment and just tell this entire community what an amazing father you are and how profound an impact you've had on both of your children's lives, and how many people you father in your care and your love and your heart and your concern and your giving. And I just want to honor you in front of all these people.
Thank you. Thank
From
you.
the ghost of Steve, thank you.
Yeah. And I bless you for giving me the gift of fatherhood. And, you know, along the lines of the sharing, you know, fathers and mothers, everyone does the best they can with what they have at the time. And in your blessing of the ones not yet fathers, and in the blessing of those who fathered after challenging times, you know, in their life, the wars and whatever, that I believe that the fathers today and the coming fathers have more tools, have more awareness, of the more consciousness in different ways than the fathers that came before us, and that gives me hope. You know, I see the young men of today, and many of them give me much hope for the future. So, yeah, thanks.
Joe, I want to
Yeah.
thank you for the fathering energy that you share with all of us. It really permeates the calls, and your presence is really precious. Thank you for today, and thank you for every time you show up.
Thank you. It's my love. It's it's a gift to me. It is it's part of why I'm here. You know, it's my purpose, my special purpose. Can't help myself. So, why don't eggs tell jokes? Because they crack up.
Because you always crack up. That's a yolk.
That is a good yolk.
I had to come out of my shell.
Do you know who the father of all corny jokes is?
Who?
Popcorn.
You got it. There.
My goodness.
Popcorn. There you go.
Oh.
Thank you so much, Joseph, Susan, everyone who contributed.
Stay corny, Clint.
I love you and I'm with you. I love you and I'm with you.
Love you, and I'm with
I'm
you.
with you.
Love
Thank
you.
you
Love
all.
you, and I'm with
Love you,
you.
and I'm with you.
Happy Father's Day.
Everybody for showing up.
Love you, and I'm with you.
And I'm with you.
See you Tuesday.
Love you, and I'm